All right, peace, peace, peace. First and foremost, hopefully the Most High in your house is blessing your day. By His mercies, you are consumed. We're alive in the Most High in your house. That's body and two. We're naturally alive, man. And I'm gonna get into this, man. The whole cause it's too, cause that's how I want to get into this, man. Because the workers of iniquity, man, and how what that really more is, man. That's why the gospel, witness, and testimony is so important, man. The new covenant, man. Because honestly, man, because we realize, man. Here's the thing, right? Because it's kind of follow up with that. I didn't mean to keep on egging on the situation or keep rehashing it, but it was on the camp or on the video with shout out to brother Kwame Call and Shalimar. But but I'm not gonna mention that. But a lot of times too, that's why the gospel, the witness, the testimony, so important. New covenant is so important because we realize it's really the Most High in your house that does the saving, and rather than then us. Of course, it's going to be the works and things that we do. It's going to play a role in it, but at the end of the day, it's the Most High in your house that saves. What does your house name? I mean, He shall deliver, He shall save. It's them that do the saving, man. And of course, I say them because He was the Most High manifested in the flesh. Man, honestly, man, He's a living embodiment of Him, but not. We talked about this, of course, not that they're the same entity, but because a lot of times, and that's how we know. Actually, speaking of the gospel isn't us. I mean, of course, the Most High in your house shall use that. For me, and also for other brothers and sisters, that way, the conventional way to come in. Listen. We're the people of the book, and we're the Israelites. And also too His law, His instructions, His law, statutes, commandments. But that's not the gospel. Honestly, man, the gospel is the witness, the testimony that the Most High in your house shall comes in the volume of the book, that the witness is true, the new covenant, the faith of the Most High in your house, really them, because that's what Paul said. We preach now of ourselves, but if you really focus on what your house shall even said in Matthew 7 about the workers of iniquity, it's kind of like a Romans chapter 4 thing, as if the Most High in your house shall, because a lot of people in spiritual fear, whether in the knowledge, in the word, or different fractions, feel the Most High in your house shall owes us something, and he doesn't, because I was talking about this with my brother, honestly, man, because naturally, on a natural tip, man, because honestly, that's why Jeremiah 6:2 is so prevalent, because to know the way our people act is just the people in general, but with this whole mentality, but this specifically for our people, actually you have to know the behavior of women and children, because it's really the same, honestly, very, very identical, I should say, because shout out to brother Simmy first for saying this, but even I was talking about this with my actual brother the other week when he's over here. It's listen, when a man gets especially with a real a man of honor, a man of discipline, of with a purpose. When he gets a woman, he's not really gaining anything, to be honest with you. What? Because actually, we have to ask ourselves with that. What is a really man, especially what is he really gaining? If you really want to think about, because why I'm saying this is not indictment or cast aspersions from a woman, but listen, I'm thinking back to the beginning, because listen, back into when we read Genesis 2, Adam how he had dominion before he got in the picture. So that's why even when you're in the world, out the world, men having purpose, before even a woman comes in the picture, man. So that's is what it is. I'm saying that in the spiritual aspect as well, man, because on earth as in heaven. Because listen, even the second Adam, he was who he was before, we were even a nation, man. Because a lot of times too, that's why we always go into it's not about us, man. Because listen, the Most High house today was who they are before, we came in the picture, man. And so that's just is what it is, man. So that's why I even said, he said that, John the Baptist said that, think not for Abraham, he could cast these stones, and make a great nation, man. So that's just is what it is. And don't get twisted, man. Of course, there's nothing wrong with that, because what did David say? What nation is like thee, man? So there's nothing wrong, us being, the people, but being Israelites, things in nature. No, that's a good thing. But being the son and daughter of the Most High Yahushua is even greater, man. Even with that, even before Adam, the Most High Yahushua, they were who they were, man. So that's is what it is, man. So that's why I'm saying that, we're saying that, I should say, a man's not really gaining anything, because really the Most High Yahushua, not really, they're just self-defined, man. So they don't really even need our praise, and they don't even need our praise, and our devotion, or our worship, man. They it's more of it's more of like a command. It's like you better or you'll die, because that's what Paul said. What I do this because I need this in 1 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 24. Man, I need this, like, because you had teachers like that even to this day. Because I work in school. Like, what does the teacher always say? Listen, I finished school. Like, y'all need this. So that's how the Most High house is. Like, listen, we need this. They're good. So that's is what it is. But I say this all. I say that all to say because, like, even if you listen to the verbiage of, like, of what Yahushua said, and like the people that in Matthew 7, it's just like, oh, we done this, we done this. It's a lot of like we. It's kind of, no. Let's go grab this Proverbs chapter 21 and verse 15. It says, it is joy to the just, and the just live by the faith to do judgment, but destruction shall be to the workers of iniquity. So let's go to Matthew 7 real quick. That's why it's always a good mentality to have, like, to know that, listen, the world don't owe me nothing, man. The whole world does not owe Omar Hendricks nothing, man. He does owe Omar, I say my full, I ain't gonna say my full name, but Omar Hendricks, man. Well, not my middle name, I should say. But yeah, the world doesn't owe me anything, man. I was taught and raised like that, man. Even moments where I had that growing up, even still, it's like, no, nobody owes me nothing. Like, because, it's better to have that too, because a lot of people say, listen, I don't owe the world nothing. I don't owe the world nothing, which you don't. We don't owe the we do owe the world something like that. Of course, the world, like, owe no man nothing but to love one another, the world of Israel. But, like, I'm talking about natural world, we don't. But, because I remember seeing a Tupac clip saying him saying that, listen, I don't owe the world nothing, I don't owe nobody nothing, and you don't. That's a fact. But, but also too, man, but you gotta realize the world, it's better to lead off too, because lead off with me personally, like, the world doesn't owe me nothing. Because when I come off, like, when I come off as an aspect of and if I would come off saying I don't owe the world nothing, I'm just starting with the I, and that can trickle down sometimes to that entitlement mentality. Okay, I don't owe anybody anything, but the world owes me something, man. Because there's people out there like that. So that's why that's just is what it is. But let's just grab this Matthew chapter 7 real quick, man, because we're gonna listen to we're gonna listen to this, man. It says Matthew 7 verse 21. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, Yahweh, or Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. Yes, what's that will? Live according to the faith. Live according to the promises, like the obedience of knowing who they are, like knowing them. That Exodus 34:6, Jeremiah 9:24, Numbers 14:18, man. So all that stuff, to actually know and to experience them, which is in heaven. Many will say unto me in that day, Lord, Lord, well, have we not prophesied in thy name, and thy name had cast out devils, and thy name do wonderful works? So, yeah. So notice how it just says we, like, because I don't know, it's just me personally, I get that Romans 4 type of thing. Like, a lot of people had that mentality. Not saying this. It's like, okay, listen, it's not like of depth as we do all this stuff as the Most High house owes or something, man. Like, don't get twisted, man. Because when you serve him, of course, it's a promise. You labor for that promise. Of course, you'd be like of course you would, like, the Most High house wouldn't come like that, like, because they are the reward, but you are doing this something for the reward at the end of the day too. That's why hence Peter said what he said. He said, Master, we left everything. What how are we gonna get out of this? And he said, in your house, we said, you're gonna be 12 judging with me on the thrones, man. So that's just is what it is, though, man. But yeah, man, I was about to say something. But also too, man, that's going into that's what I was gonna say about the whole signs and wonders and things of that nature. Just because somebody does that too, it's about the name of the Most High house. That's what it's about. It's not even about that individual. Say somebody does a sign or wonder or miracle, or casts out spirits, casts out devil or evil spirit, like the vagabond Jews in Acts 19. It was about the name. It's not about really about that person. It's really about the name, honestly. That does it. It's the power of the name. So yeah, man, your name holds, this too, man. Your name can hold so much power, man. Like, honestly, man, because, like, your name could actually save your life, man. Your name could the name could really like do something for you. Like your name could just itself, man. That's why even in the Wire says like Marlon said what my name is my name. Even Omar in the Wire, like his name did so much for him. Like it's a lot of times because when you have your name can bring you power. Honestly, man, depending on it could be in a wicked way or in a righteous way. Either way, but your name can bring power. Just the name itself, it's like that's just is what it is. Like because even I'm rewatching Sopranos, man. Even I think it was the end of season 2 when he was actually about to probably go into jail for killing the dude the other dude. He was in Bronx still, the actor in Bronx, and I forgot his name, that shot Christopher. But once the guy that was going to testify, the witness heard the name Tony Soprano, he immediately said no. Sometimes your name can save you. I mean that's a wicked set. That's like I'm using that as an example, but a lot of times too, your name, the power of your name can save. But how much more the power of Most High Yahushua's name. So that's why that's why Yahushua, when he was on stake, he called like Eli, my power. He called on the name of the Lord, and it's not only just the name; it's what that name entails, man. That's why we mentioned Exodus 34:6 when the Most High Yahushua declared his name, Jeremiah 9:24, Numbers 14:18, man. So that's is what it is, man. But let's grab this too, verse 23, verse 23, and I will profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye worker of iniquity. So yeah, let's grab this too, because it also too that just goes into, and then that goes into, because if you kind of reading between the lines, just for me personally, like that mentality and spirit of that person, that what they just said to you, how Shai is like, okay, we did all this stuff. It's like we so okay, it's like kind of depth. So like but it's really not. It's about the Most High and Yahushua. It's about the faith of them. It's not about us. So that's really kind of the aspect of that. So Proverbs chapter 21 verse 15. It says, it is joy to do to the just to do judgment, but destruction shall be to the workers of iniquity. So it says Matthew chapter 7 verse 23. And then I'll profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. So yeah. And iniquity is also too that's where the faith, because just about that faith, what we just read in Proverbs, and also too was iniquity, perversion of the word for your own gain. So yeah, man. So because remember what they did in Acts Acts 19, like because they kind of tried to make a name for themselves, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong though. Actually, no, I was wrong about that. But no, my bad. I was wrong about that. Well, I didn't say it, but I was actually wrong about that. But let's grab Romans chapter 4 though. Cause yeah, man, that's why it's all the Most High Yahushua, man. It says, verse, cause yeah, that's why the ultimate, yeah. Verse Romans chapter 4, verse 4. It says, now unto him that worketh is a reward not reckoned of grace, but of debt. See, that goes into what we're talking about. The ones that say to feel like the Most High Yahushua owes us something, man. Like no, he doesn't, man. It's nothing that honestly that we could do it. Like it said in the law, he'll have mercy on who he has mercy on. He the Most High Yahushua is the men of repent. They their gifts are without repentance. Whoever they choose. That is what it is. It's not like don't. And that doesn't mean don't sit around and do nothing. But still, it's like, listen. At the end of the day, they do the saving. It's not me. It's not damn sure ain't me. So it is what it is. It ain't anybody else. But it says, now to him that worketh is a reward not reckoned of grace, but of debt. That's why the ultimate work is believing in the Most High Yahushua. Verse 5. But unto him that worketh not, but believe on him. And you see, go to the point. Believe on him that justify the ungodly. His faith is counted for righteousness. Exactly, man. It's really about them. It's not about us, man. It's not about me. So yeah, because this is bigger than me, man. So it is what it is, man. So that's why, man. Listen, y'all find this little small little thing edifying, man. It's all to Most High Yahushua, man. Honestly, even shoot, if y'all want to say this to a loved one, to somebody out there, like people y'all know, people y'all don't know, like share this video, or sometimes listen, y'all could y'all could damn near plagiarize this. This is good because listen, these are not my words. It's about the Most High Yahushua. It's about the increasing the faith of the people, man. So hopefully this like that those that have had this happen, like as other brothers, like have like inspired me, like through the Most High Yahushua, like like the brother sent me firstborn, call me call Shalomah, Akawar, the brother Elijah, and other brothers, even some brothers in coming in as well to camps, congregation, churches, or even sometimes our brothers in or a person or a brother sister in Christianity or Jehovah's Witness might say something that's really a godly word that kind of keeps me going, man. That's what it's about, man. It's about, because really, man, we supposed to. It's about really the Most High House at the end of the day, man. So that's what it is. Hopefully, it's edifying, man. So peace. I might take a nap, even though I can't afford to, but it is what it is. Alright, so peace, my bad.